Shaquille O'Neal and Officer James Patterson's encounter duration 4 minutes. On a serene evening in Valdosta, Georgia, the towering figure of an NBA legend glided through the quiet streets, his presence as commanding as ever. Shaquille O'Neal, a man celebrated for his charisma and larger-than-life persona, found solace behind the wheel of his sleek, custom SUV. After a long day filled with the hustle and bustle of fame, he relished this rare moment of peace, the gentle hum of the road beneath him. Little did he know this tranquil drive was about to take an unexpected turn, one that neither he nor the vigilant police officer on patrol could foresee. Meanwhile, Officer James Patterson, a steadfast guardian of the law, navigated the familiar streets of Valdosta on his nightly patrol. The stillness of the evening provided him a moment to reflect on the day's events, an encounter with a speeding driver, and the satisfaction of guiding a lost teenager back home. Though these tasks were routine, James held a deep sense of pride in his work, understanding that each small act of service played a vital role in weaving the fabric of safety within his beloved community. As James glided along a dimly lit stretch of road, a sudden burst of headlights pierced the calm night. A black SUV roared past him, its speed just above the limit. Though the infraction seemed minor, the imposing size of the vehicle and the driver's assured demeanor sparked James's curiosity. Trusting his instincts, he decided to follow the car, sensing that this encounter held more significance than it initially appeared. With a flick of his wrist, James activated his flashing lights, signaling the SUV to pull over. In the driver's seat, Shaq caught sight of the lights in his rear-view mirror. Accustomed to the attention that came with his fame, he had hoped for an uneventful drive this evening, yet, with a sense of duty, he guided his vehicle to the roadside, rolled down his window, and prepared for whatever was to come. Cautiously, James approached the imposing vehicle, flashlight in hand, his heart steady but curious. The SUV was a sight to behold, sleek, custom-designed, radiating an air of affluence. As he gently tapped on the tinted window, it glided down, unveiling a face that stirred a sense of familiarity within him, though he couldn't quite place it. "James, good evening, sir. Can you tell me why I might have pulled you over?" "Shaq, I suppose I was just a bit too fast on the road." "James, that's correct. May I please see your license and registration?" Shaq reached into the glove compartment, retrieving the requested documents with ease. As he handed them over, James's eyes fell upon the license, and time seemed to freeze. The name that stared back at him was none other than Shaquille O'Neal. James blinked in disbelief, his gaze darting between the license and the man seated before him. Could it truly be the legendary Hall of Famer, the basketball icon whose visage graced countless magazines and commercials? His heart raced as the realization washed over him. "James, wait, are you really Big Shaq?" "Shaq, that's me." James took a step back, his eyes wide with astonishment. He had just pulled over one of the most renowned athletes in the world. "James, wow, I certainly didn't expect this." "Shaq, hey, it happens. You're just doing your job, right?" James smiled, grateful for Shaq's understanding. Throughout his career he had met a handful of high-profile individuals, yet not all had been as gracious. Many wielded their fame to intimidate or evade responsibility, but Shaq's humility was a refreshing contrast. "James, look, I'll be honest with you. I grew up watching you play. You're a legend in my eyes. I never imagined I'd meet you under these circumstances." "Shaq, life is indeed funny that way, isn't it?" As they began to converse, the initial tension melted away, giving way to a warm and engaging dialogue. James inquired about Shaq's visit to Valdosta, to which Shaq shared that he was there to see family and check in on a local charity project he passionately supported. In turn, James recounted tales from his time as an officer, sharing the moments that reignited his love for the job, even during the challenging days. "James, do you have a favorite moment from your playing days?" "Shaq, I've had countless great moments, championships, MVP awards, and all that glory, but truly the best part has always been connecting with fans, especially the kids. The ability to inspire someone simply by doing what you love, that's what it's all about." James nodded, touched by Shaq's heartfelt words. The conversation naturally transitioned to deeper themes: humility, resilience, and the vital importance of giving back. Shaq spoke openly about the invaluable lessons his mother instilled in him, highlighting the significance of treating everyone with respect. no matter their background or status. As their dialogue unfolded, James found himself introspective, reflecting on his own life. He confessed that at times his job felt like an unending cycle of routine tasks, pulling people over, issuing tickets, and managing minor disputes. Yet Shaq's perspective illuminated the ripple effect that even the smallest actions could have. "Shaq, it's all too easy to get lost in the daily grind. But never underestimate the impact you're making. Even if it seems small, it truly matters. You matter." A lump formed in James's throat. Those words, spoken by someone he deeply admired, resonated with an unexpected weight. He recognized how much he needed that reminder, that his work, though often thankless, indeed made a significant difference. Before their paths diverged, Shaq reached into his pocket and produced a signed card. "Shaq, here, just a little something to remember this night by." James gazed at the card, which bore the inscription, "To Officer James, thank you for your service. Every small act of kindness counts." It was signed Shaquille O'Neal. A radiant smile spread across James's face. "James, thank you. This truly means a great deal to me. Shaq, you're welcome. And remember, keep doing what you're doing. The world needs more individuals like you." As Shaq drove off into the night, James stood by his patrol car, watching the tail lights gradually disappear into the distance. A renewed sense of purpose washed over him, a poignant reminder that his work, no matter how routine it appeared, held profound meaning. This was a night he would forever cherish, not solely for Shaq's fame, but for the authentic human connection they had forged. Upon returning to the station, James felt compelled to share his extraordinary encounter with his colleagues. The story swiftly became the highlight of the precinct, a moment of levity and inspiration that illuminated their night. Meanwhile, the tale didn't remain confined to the precinct for long. For Shaq, it was just another day, another chance to connect with someone and leave a lasting, positive impact. For James, this encounter served as a poignant reminder of why he had chosen this noble path in the first place. And for all who heard the story, it stood as a testament to the power of mutual respect and the simple yet profound connections that bind us together. The tale of Shaquille O'Neal and Officer James Patterson imparts profound lessons about humility, kindness, and the transformative power of human connection. At its essence, it reminds us that even in moments where authority and fame intersect, respect and understanding can effectively bridge the divide between two individuals hailing from entirely different worlds. For Shaq, it would have been all too easy to flaunt his celebrity status or dismiss the situation with arrogance. Instead, he opted for humility and empathy, recognizing Officer James not merely as an enforcer of the law, but as a fellow human being diligently performing his duty. Shaq's insightful words about how small actions can create significant ripples underscore the importance of acknowledging the impact we have on others, even in the most straightforward interactions. For Officer James, this encounter became a powerful reaffirmation of the worth of his work, a profession frequently characterized by monotony and obstacles. Shaq's encouragement served as a reminder that every action, no matter how seemingly insignificant, plays a vital role in contributing to the greater good. This enlightening realization inspired James to view his role not merely as a duty, but as a profound opportunity to positively impact his community on a larger scale. This narrative emphasizes the critical importance of treating every individual with dignity, irrespective of their status or background. It illustrates how mutual respect can forge meaningful moments that leave indelible impressions. In a world that frequently feels fragmented, stories like this serve as poignant reminders of our shared humanity and the incredible power of kindness to inspire and elevate us all. They urge us to approach every interaction with an open heart and a genuine willingness to connect. What would you have done if you were in Officer James's position? How do you believe Shaq's humility could inspire us to extend greater respect to others? We invite you to share your thoughts below as we continue this vital conversation. What would you do if you found yourself in a similar encounter? Please share your reflections in the comments, and always remember, every interaction, no matter how small, holds the potential to create a meaningful difference.